Welcome to the first episode of Operation Curvy Calories. Welcome to episode 8, I'm pretty sure. I thought we would have been making better progress by now. I don't know how, but I'm up 0.4 from yesterday, so I weighed in today at 486.2. I don't know how. It is what it is.
So have you noticed that every time she has just a little bit of weight gain, it's always, she is so overly dramatic. Oh, I don't understand. How does this happen? It is what it is. It's always the same excuses. Instead of looking at what you're actually consuming and not doing, you want to just complain and gain pity because, oh, you've tried every diet, they don't work, because you don't stick with them. You don't stick with any type of diets you actually do, and you've been on some pretty decent diets. I mean, Weight Watchers is very notorious, whatever it is, but stop trying to gain a lot of pity from people for not following through what you're supposed to do. It's really starting to get old.
Today's actually a Friday, and I am very tempted. I'm flirting with the idea of ordering seafood boil. It's something I've been craving like pretty hardcore. There have been times where I would get seafood boil and I would just like eat that throughout the day and I wouldn't eat anything else. But then there have been times also where I get the seafood boil and then I waste half of it and then I get something else, like a different takeout. But I think if I do get seafood boil today, my goal is to just like have it throughout the day. So if I do get that, I'll definitely show you guys. If I don't, then I'll show you what I decided to eat, obviously, because that is the point of these videos. I don't understand how, like, someone my weight, like everything I ate yesterday, it just wasn't a lot of food. It just wasn't for someone my size. I should have been down weight. Weighing myself daily, I think, is really messing with my mind frame. So it's something I need to ask myself, like, should I just start doing it every other day? Like, what should I do? Because we're trying to reach that 100 pounds down. And I know me talking about this while also in the same breath saying how I want seafood boil is just silly. I know, I get it. I'm partially a mess myself still. I will always be a mess, actually. Okay, so I don't think I'm getting seafood boil. I'm not sure what I'm gonna eat, but I haven't ate yet. I'm actually about to clean my bathroom sink. So I do like being organized, but sometimes I am messily organized. My girlfriend and I, we have our own bathrooms.
Okay, so my theory is at 500 pounds, she is able to get out of her bed without disturbing anybody, to go binge on a bunch of food, to not alert her dog when she's opening up snacks, and now they have their own bathrooms. So it sounds like to me that her quote-unquote girlfriend is actually just a roommate, or she's just a carried and not really a girlfriend at all. I don't know any couple who has their own bathrooms like that. I mean, hey, if you do, each their own, but it just seems like little by little she's starting to unravel this whole story, and the truth is about to come out. Sooner or later, she's gonna slip up. The truth will come out. It always does.
Clean it together. What do you guys say? And yes, I use a tripod. All right, so I know you guys like a cleaning segment. Who doesn't? Okay. Where am I gonna sit you guys? Okay, so I've been in my own little world today. I have ate. I'm just gonna show you pictures of what I ate from online because I didn't take pictures, didn't film it, nothing. So I am here to tell you what I ate though, so I'm not gonna like skip this episode or anything like that or shy away from what I've ate today. So I have had PF Chang's. I always get the Kung Pao chicken whenever I order from there. I did ask for white rice. They gave me fried rice instead. It was alright. Add a little bit of soy sauce to it. Enjoyed it. I finished the rice, but I did not finish the Kung Pao chicken. I usually don't because I always leave like the bigger pieces of chicken because I don't know, it just like kind of creeps me out. So I ate about half of the chicken, and then we ordered an appetizer. It was just 2 pork spring rolls or egg rolls. I had one and then she had one, and then later on I had just a few of my little snacks. I had some chickpea snacks. This is the Rockin' Ranch. I probably only had a small handful of these, and then I had more of my lemon shortbread little things. I had some plantain chips, and I literally just ate this about an hour ago, a cup of noodle. So that could be it. That could be good for the day.
Okay, so here is another point why I think that Jade is not here, or they're really not a girlfriend type situation, because here she is saying how she ordered this food. She squeezed in a, oh, we ordered these pork egg rolls, but didn't say what Jade ate. Didn't show us anything that was bought, because I honestly feel like she is probably either not really there anymore at this point, or, you know, she's off doing her thing, whatever she's into. I don't believe that this is really a couple type situation. I think it's more of a roommate type situation, and when Jade goes out with her friends or wherever she's doing, I think she gets really jealous and starts making things up. Because as you can hear the tone in her voice as she's saying what all she's eaten so far, you can hear the jealousy, the sadness, whatever it is. And if she's eaten all of this within her, you know, whatever hour time period, where was Jade the whole time that she is eating this stuff? Here we are at 3,000 calories, almost 6,000 milligrams of sodium, almost 300 grams of carbs. I mean, where's Jade in all of this? The one that is supposed to help her be on track, the one that's helping her with weight loss. Where's she at? I mean, she is starting to prove more and more that this whole situation that they're in is made up.
But I do feel like pretty snacky today, so I'm not sure what the rest of the night's gonna look like regarding that. But I have been sitting here just thinking a little bit more, trying to figure out what is the best option for me. Ugh, I know, I'm just like a literal mess, I understand, but that's what these episodes are about. You guys you get a little glimpse inside of this brain up here.
You know, I think the whole thing behind her binging and her attitude and the way that her body language is, I think the truth is starting to come out that their whole scheme is unfolding. I think she can't handle the fact that they're not really in a relationship, it's just a roommate situation. And now that Jade is going out with her friends, doing whatever it is she is doing at night, I think she just can't handle that fact. I think that her controlling behavior and her antics are starting to get to her so-called girlfriend. We have not heard Jade not one time during this entire video. It's already about 9 minutes in. I didn't cut too much out of this video. She's literally just not in it. I mean, even when she was ordering PF Chang's, she had to just very slightly squeeze in the fact that they had appetizers but nothing else. She didn't even take pictures or show us what food she's eating because she couldn't show what Jade got because Jade is not there. And I feel like this is the true reason behind her binging and her attitude right now is because they're probably on a rocky relationship right now. But this is just my personal opinion.
I'm super indecisive, I'm all over the place, and then when I decide on something, I like hyper fixate on it. Kind of an update on my ADHD, by the way. I am talking to my psychologist about it, and we're gonna see if I can get assessed, because adult ADHD is literally the only thing that makes sense. Just the random symptoms that I'm having, and not being able to focus, and it's I don't know, it's just been getting worse and worse. And I think my hyperfixation gets pretty bad too, which I do not like that at all. And then like mixed with my intrusive thoughts, that's no fun, but that's like just like a mixture of like OCD and anxiety mixed together. Anyways, back to what I was saying. And then I'm like, let's Google Dr. Now's weight loss plan. Girl, no. That's only gonna make me binge even worse. Like 1,200 calories of nothing but lettuce and chicken. Like that's me literally writing my suicide note, because I literally will binge so hard that I'd probably die. Like my stomach would explode. Okay, TMI, wow.
See, here we go, using every excuse. There have been thousands of people that have done Dr. Now's dieting and was very successful. I personally know somebody that was on his show that was successful and lost his weight. I know so many people and helped so many people lose weight themselves. It is so possible. What is it going to take for her to lose weight? Is it going to be a heart attack? Is it going to be a Tammy Slayton situation to where now you're going to have a trach in your throat? You're going to have some kind of health issue to where you're not there for your animals. What's going to happen to them? If you're not there to take care of your animals, where are they going to go? Wifey, or whatever her name is, Jade, is not going to take care of your animals. Becky is not going to take care of your animals. Your mom wouldn't even take care of you, so we all know she's not going to take care of your animals. I mean, this is just the cold, hard fact of reality, and I am coming off a little bit harsh, but if you don't face the reality, you're never going to change. Period. I mean, let me know what you guys think down here in the comments, but honestly, I think she really needs a hard, cold wake-up call. You would think cancer would have been it, but evidently it's going to be something a lot more serious.
I need to get like the junk out of my house, like things like the cup of noodles or like the random snacks I've bought, because those things aren't fueling any sort of healthy energy inside of my body. They're not giving me any sort of nutrients that I need. So realistically, those things need to get out of my house, but it's like I don't want to waste them, like, so I don't want to like throw them away and like waste all this food. So then I'm like, okay, well, I can eat them in moderation, but then moderation turns into that's all I eat. So yeah. And I also have been writing my weight on here. I didn't write my weight for today yet, but yeah, I don't know, looking at this I'm just like, damn. Okay, so we're on day 8, which is episode 8, and I am only down 0.2 pounds. And it's like I keep blaming, my hysterectomy, I'm 31 years old, premenopausal, like this whole thing, and I just keep blaming all that, and then like I blame my lymphedema, and I really don't know.
See, she doesn't know why she can't lose the extra weight because she won't blame herself, and she's never going to. It is so much easier to blame everything and everyone else instead of yourself. Until you can look in the mirror and say, I am the reason I am failing, then you're never going to recognize and make the change that you need to change. She is her own worst enemy at this point. She is going to lose all of that work that she's done, like she has for the past 8 years. She's her worst enemy. At this point, she's the only one stopping herself. Not us, not her lymphedema, not her hysterectomy, not Jade, but herself. And she needs to learn to point the finger back at her.
I really don't know. Like, I think it was over a year ago, I went to a weight loss doctor. I'm not sure I talked about it with you guys. And it's like, I was expecting like all the answers when I went there. And literally the only thing she told me was have a serving of vegetables with every meal. Like, eat everything that you're eating now. Don't change your eating habits in that sense, but just add vegetables to every meal. No, I don't think that's the answer. I do know that I should be eating fruits or vegetables with every meal. I do know that. But it's like to tell me to keep my same eating habits, that's insane. I don't know. Okay, now I'm just rambling.
There is no weight loss doctor here in America or anywhere else in the world that's going to tell a 500-pound, 600-pound woman, oh yeah, let's just continue to eat thousands of calories with thousands of milligrams of sodium, but let's just add some vegetables or some fruit to it. There's no way. There is just absolutely no way any professional doctor would tell you that. So it's either she's lying to us or she's lying to her doctor saying how little she eats, how good she's eating. So either way you go, she's lying about something. There's just, the sad fact of life. She's a liar and she's going to continue to lie.
Hey you guys. Hi. It is a completely different day. Transparency? It's about 10 days later. 10 days after the last clip you just saw. A lot has happened in the last 10 days. I am ahead on videos, so that's why there isn't 10 days for you guys in between content, because I don't want to make it like that. That's why I pre-film, because I promised every other day a video, and I've been doing that since the beginning of the year, so yay me.
Yeah, she promised us a video every other day, but people are expecting her to record it one day, edit the next day, and then upload it. Not give us content that is months old from months ago. You have so much free time on your hands, and she doesn't go anywhere, guys. She rarely leaves the house. So what really does she do all day? She just sits around and records or, does whatever it is she does. I believe that she has months worth of videos already pre-scheduled to be released, so she absolutely does nothing. Absolutely does nothing. I mean, I'm just not gonna comment on this anymore.
But yeah, it's been 10 days. It would be easy for me to come on here and just continue on and all this, but that's not transparency, that's not honesty, that's not anything like how I wanted these videos to be like. I am here now. It's been weird not to film for the last 10 days because I was doing it daily. I was showing you guys what I was eating. I was weighing myself, like just talking to you guys, and I just stopped. Because I did binge that night where I was really in fear of binging. I did binge. I continued to binge, and I haven't been able to find myself since then. I don't know what that means for me. I don't know what that means for this 500-pound girl. I don't know what that means for the series or my videos, but I have time to think about it and to continue making content for you guys and what I find to be the best for my mental health, physical health, weight loss, for my channel.
I think in reality, she's struggling to stay relevant. I think that she's struggling to keep her lies going, especially about her so-called girlfriend. Have you guys noticed in this entire video, and I even checked what I edited out, she has not once mentioned Jade. She has not mentioned anything about her girlfriend, and I think it's pretty confirming in this video that they're either done and over with, which would make sense since they have their own bathrooms and everything. I mean, you know, these videos are months old. She hasn't really said anything about her girlfriend on Instagram. Um, I mean, it's starting to make sense. I think that she always gets to this point and she knows that it's going to draw viewers in. She's gonna make more money because here we go. The 1000th diet that she's done, she's quitting. So of course it's going to draw a lot of traffic to her channel. And I think she knows what she's doing. She actually lasted a day longer than I thought she would have. So yeah, so I'm pretty sure we can confirm that A, 500-pound girl is over. B, she's getting ready to shoot back up to 600 pounds. And C, probably really not going to hear from Jade a lot, you know, if any. Especially since we haven't heard from her or even about her. Not even a mention during this entire video, except for the fact that she ate an egg roll. So yeah, let's go ahead and finish this video.
But there's a life outside of YouTube. There's a very, very big life outside of online. And I'll talk more about it in my next video. I just feel like I need to be a little bit more here with you guys. And I know this is weird because for you guys it looks like no time has passed, but it has. I haven't weighed myself in the last 10 days. I haven't been counting calories. I haven't been doing anything.